This is going to be a quick video on winding the round style Singer bobbin. This bobbin is called a 66. You will see these, make sure I'm focused in here. You're going to see these, they'll have one hole in them, and you'll also see them where they have 4 holes. The small head, or the small hole, pardon me, has a couple of different purposes. On this sewing machine, this is just a friction fit here. There's a little wire inside this bobbin holder. You slide it on like that, and I put the thread through that small hole. But on other Singers, if you can see there in the background, I've got a 201. The bobbin, where you put the bobbin on the 201, has a little finger or pin sticking out here, and that is the purpose of that small hole right there. It catches, so when you wind your bobbin, it doesn't just spin on that post. Alright, so let's get down to it here. I'm going to turn the machine this way. Okay. It is necessary to understand the stop motion by which the balance wheel can be released when required, thus permitting the winding of bobbins without running the stitching mechanism. Better slide it that way a little bit. It's right here. To release the balance wheel, turn the stop motion screw, that's this chrome piece here, toward you. Well, I'd be sitting over here, so I need to hold the balance wheel and turn this towards me. That releases this wheel. Okay, I'm going to turn the machine back this way. Okay, place the bobbin on the bobbin winder spindle. That's that shaft coming out, and push it on as far as it will go. Put the spool of thread on the spool pin. That's right up here. And pass the thread from the spool pin into the thread guide. That's this little, looks like a little piece of wire over here. So put your thread on the spool pin, have the thread coming off the back of your thread through this guide. Okay, now we're coming down. Let me get back to my position here. And down and to the right into the lower notch. That's right down here. Back up around the back side of this thread guide and up over the front. Hopefully you can see all this. Bring your thread up and run it out the left side of your bobbin. Then you can proceed to click this down like that. This little finger back here is going to keep the bobbin from flying off, and it also measures the thread going onto your bobbin. These 2 holes you see here, I might as well mention, just checking the camera to make sure I can see them. You can put oil in these. These help oil the shaft that runs through here. Okay, now the reason I run it out the left side, that way I can hold this thread, and then when I engage the motor with the foot pedal, if I hold this at the right angle, there, it's going to break off. Then I can just run the machine. You don't want to run at full speed. Your thread might fly right off the machine. You can see the thread winding. Okay, it's winding over the top. I've got enough thread on there that I can pause the video and show you how to put the thread or the loaded bobbin into the bobbin case on this machine. This is a Singer 66. I am getting all of my information right from the Singer booklet to show you how to do this. It's giving me step-by-step instructions of how they want you to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll move on to putting this bobbin into the bobbin case down here. We've got our bobbin wound now, so we're going to go ahead and move this slide plate over like so, and we're going to follow the directions. We're going to hold the bobbin between the thumb and the forefinger of the left hand like this. The thread leading on top from the right toward the left, as shown right here in the video. I'm going to drop it in. Okay, place the bobbin into the bobbin case and draw the thread into the slot in the bobbin case as such. Okay, let me grab my pointer. The slot right here is where your thread is going to go. Draw the thread backward between the bobbin case and this tension spring until it reaches the notch. Just like this. Okay, until it reaches that little notch right there. Let me pull it with my right hand so I'm not blocking the camera view. Oh, come on. There we go, just like that. See which way the bobbin is turning in the bobbin holder there? And then slide this plate and leave your thread out like that. And closing the slide, see that the thread is in the slot in the right edge of the slide as shown right here. We are going to put our spool of thread on this machine. We're going to place it on this spool pin on the machine with the thread coming off the back. We're going to go through this thread guide and down here, and I'm going to reposition the camera again now that we're to that point. Okay, we've got our thread through this guide on the top. I'm going to lift the presser foot, which will release the tension on these pressure plates right here. And I'm going to come down the right side through the plates, back, and then this way. I want to make sure I've got the thread so the spring is doing this right here. And I'm holding the, maybe it's out of the shot, I'll put my thumb right here to pinch the thread against the machine so it doesn't move. And I can see this is working. Then I'm going to go under this lever, not through the hole. And I've got the take-up lever in the down position just so it stays in the shot. And I'm going to put the thread from the right to the left through there like that. And this first guide on this face plate is in the shot, so I'm going to put the thread through that. Okay, we've got it coming from the bobbin through the guide on the top, down the right side in between the plates. We catch the spring, go under this lever, through the take-up lever, through this guide. Alright, I have the camera repositioned. We've gone through this guide, and we're going to take the thread and go through this guide here. And I've gone ahead just to speed up things, and I've ran the thread through the needle. You're going to want to go from the left to the right, like that. The needle, the scarf of the needle should be on the right side on this machine. That's that little cutout. You can feel it with your fingernail. Just run the thread through this way. Okay, from left to right. That way the hook is going to pick up the thread. And you should be to the point now where you can lock your hand wheel tight with the clamp, that chrome part, and go ahead and I want to make sure I got enough thread here so it doesn't pull out of the needle. Turn the hand wheel towards you and you're going to grab that bottom thread. Well, the hook's going to grab the bottom thread and you can get a little bit of slack and run it through the back like that, and you should be ready to sew. Everything should be good to go. Alright, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. It helps out my channel and I appreciate it. And thanks for watching.